I would just like to congratulate all of you on making it past the phone interview for Teach for America and into the final stage. Now, the first thing we're going to do today is your teaching sample. Now, just to refresh everyone's memories, you're going to have a maximum of 2 minutes for your sample lesson. And remember, we want the lesson to be as appropriate for the age group that you chose and as realistic as possible. So do we have any volunteers to go first? Yes, Lucy, come on up.
Hi, my name is Lucy Anderson, and I'll be teaching self-defense for kindergarten. By the end of my lesson, all of the kindergartners in the class will be masters of self-defense. Good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Anderson.
Now I'm going to need everyone to stand up. And repeat after me. Knee thrust! Knee thrust! Elbow! Elbow! This is not my parent!
Knee thrust! Knee thrust! Elbow! Elbow! This is not my parent!
We'll all take one of these pepper spray canisters. The lesson will be complete. Just carry this with you wherever you go. Because every stranger you meet is dangerous. Every stranger. If a stranger comes up to you on the street and starts talking to you, just spread them in the face. Or kick them in the crotch. It hurts girls just as much as it hurts boys. And if you get the chance, punch them in the lower back. With any luck, one of their ribs will become dislodged, puncture their kidney, and they'll die of internal bleeding, and the world will be rid of one more pervert.
Miss Anderson, what should we do if a strange man comes up to us in his car and asks us to help him find his puppy?
Great question. First, you're going to distract the man while you open up his gas tank. Tear off a piece of your shirt, soak it in the gasoline, and leave it hanging out. Next, and you're not allowed to play with matches, so this is the only time you can do this. Light that gas silk cloth on fire and run away. Explode, and that man will go straight to hell in his fireball coffin.
Sorry, isn't that a little ridiculous? Is that supposed to be a real lesson plan?
Well, Brian, good question, but I think the answer is lessons come in all shapes and sizes, and Lucy's plan was a well-thought-out example of something our students really do need to learn. Think of how many kidnappings a lesson like that would have prevented.
Yeah, I guess, but I just don't think...
Okay, who's next?
I'll go next.
Right, Jeff, come on up.
My name is Jim Esposito, and I'll be teaching English to first-day Ukrainian students. By the end of the class, my students will know words dog and cat. Доброго дня, мої дорогі учні. Розпочнемо наш урок з того, що розкажемо про два слова в людській пам'яті. Бачите, така історія цікава, виходить, читаю Взагалі то неможливо. Приступимо зразу до нашого уроку. Так чи ні? Так, добре. Я сам дам відповідь на своє саме питання. Так, значить, на англійській мові у нас буде слово кіт, по-англійськи буде cat. 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 Дуже добре. Взагалі, в англійській мові два такі слова є взагалі неординарні. Це два з них. Dog. 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 Дуже дякую. І взагалі з цими двома словами можна робити все, що вам заводить. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Seriously? ESL for first-day Ukrainian students? No offense, Jim. It's probably better than Lucy here suggesting first-degree murder. But I just don't really know how many kids that's actually going to help.
Well, Brian, I must confess I don't know the statistics for newly immigrated Ukrainian students, but...
I'll go next. My name is Martha Sampson, and I will be teaching first grade science. By the end of my lesson plan, all the students will be able to label the parts of the cell.
Isn't that a little bit complicated for first grade?
It'll go fine. Alright kids, here you go. Just take one of these worksheets, fill them out. sure it'll all make sense. No cheating. Eyes on your own papers. You there, big ears, the whiny one. Brian. Number 1, stop looking at her paper. Number 2, stop talking to her. If you're too dumb to do the work, big ears, you can just come out and say it. And if you're trying to hit on her, don't bother. She's out of your league.
Miss Sampson, these worksheets are actually really hard. And don't you think you should be smoking in here in your first grade classroom?
Did I ask for your opinion? No. So shut the fuck up. There's some remedial coloring for you gifted students. Just try to stay in the lines. And if one of you fucks screws up, I'm gonna stick my shoe so far up your ass, it'll taste leather. Capiche?
I'm done with my work.
Give me that. Did you fucking see that I'm sneaking there? Jesus fucking Christ. Yes. You got that part right. Yeah, that's what the color, yeah. The blue. Do it again, shitbird.